You've been invited to our conscious playground to play, to create, to access your flow, and to charge your inner being's light. Our physical world is full of manifestations, and isn't it fun when you can go to a space where you get to visualize and share in a non-physical plane, where you can see things differently, remove obstacles, and connect to your highest, most exuberant self. Join Tomas and Lisa in our conscious playground and allow your soul to play. Let awareness, healing, and peace flow in your experience. Hello and welcome to our conscious playground with Tomas and Lisa, where we have lots of fun, and it's going to be fun today.
And you're invited, and not only are you invited, you're here to play with us. Woo!
Yeah, now this is where it all happens right here in our conscious playground, no matter what. And that is, by the way, in case you're wondering, an extended metaphor for all of life.
You know what I love about the playground, because we've been referring to it now as, hey, let's take it to the playground. So whenever there's something that kind of comes up for either one of us, we're like, you know what? That sounds like something we need to bring to the playground, to play with it, have fun with it, explore with it, use it, figure out what it does and how much fun it is. So this is why I love coming here.
Yeah, it's really great. It's a place to process. And if you have something in mind that is disturbing you or is a challenge, you can bring it to our conscious playground. And if it's fun and you want to expand upon it, you can bring it here.
Yes, actually, it's funny that you said fun, because a lot of times we think, oh, this isn't fun. I'm, like you said, I have a challenge. I'm like struggling with something. What do I do with it? I'm angry about something. This is the best place, because the more we can reduce stress around it and kind of open up to it and go, hey, is there something to learn from this? Is there something here of value to me? Is there a message? Is there something you feel like a god after, which we are, right? We're all creators, but you feel like, hey, I just remolded this thing and now it's working for me. It's me working for it.
Yeah, it's really a creative space. And whatever creative space looks like for you, we're going to be on this show doing all kinds of creative exercises. We'll have some creative guests. We've had a couple of them already, and we'll have even more. However, a lot of the time, it's just going to be the two of us playing and creatively playing and creatively healing, creatively doing all kinds of things that happen in life.
Yeah. The healing is fun. Actually, when you said that, I had a conscious playground, new terminology come up for me for healing. Healing actually can mean just getting along with. Like, if you think about people that come to your playground, you're like, oh, I don't know them, so I don't like them, or I don't like them because they did this. But when you actually understand them or work with them, or try to play a game with them, you're like, oh, wow, you're actually really cool. That was fun. So you may actually bring a problem or like a situation or conflict to the playground, and you heal it. And when you heal it, it means you understand it. You get along with it now.
Mhm. Yeah, you get along with it. It can be integrated into your life because that's what any conflict situation is. Let's be honest. It's an opportunity for us to release what no longer serves us, let it go. And it can be really a heartening experience to understand how many options are available to us, really, in terms of creative problem solving. It's a lot more than we think in the moment.
Yeah, I think a lot of us right now are thinking, oh, you know what, I've got this problem. I'm just going to watch a show and distract myself, right? Or avoidance, or I don't want to talk about it, or it'll pass, or you'll bury it kind of thing, right? So
Mhm, mhm.
this is really fun. And I am glad that, so today, which I thought was really neat, we're bringing a word. We've brought a word to the playground right now with us, and
Mhm.
I'll spit it out. It's actually two words because it's a term. Tomas actually came up with this. He said this in an audio this week, and it was extending love.
Mhm.
That was you.
Yes, that sounds like something I would say. So for the listeners, this is well, it's a phrase I use all the time.
Yeah. And what a neat, what I thought, oh, it just really stopped me. So I heard you say, like it's all about extending love, or you're extending love, or I'm extending love. And I thought, we need to play with this. There's a lot in here that I really want it to serve a lot of people. So we're going to play with it, guys. Tomas and I. So what we thought, you know what? When we hear the word extend, because I think of love, like extending love, I think a lot of people I hear normally, right? What's the norm would say, I'm giving you love, I'm receiving love, even offering love. That's a bit weird. I don't usually hear that, but you know what I mean? Like those are the words, but extending love really grabbed me. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask Tomas,
Oh,
what are 3 things that come to mind when he hears the word extend? Like what comes to, let's play with that.
all right. Well, what I did is I thought of 3 words that come to mind when I think of the verb extend, to extend, whatever it is you're extending. And in this case, the backdrop is extending love. So I have 3 words. I'll name them. Yeah, I'll name them first. And then, of
And I
course,
don't know them.
she doesn't know. Yeah, Lisa does not know.
And he doesn't know mine. Yes. Okay.
And what if I looked at your paper
You
from
did not.
several thousand kilometers away?
Well, we do have a third eye, so you never know in the conscious playground.
Yes, that's very true. So your words are no, kidding.
Okay, your
Revealing.
word. Yeah.
Yeah. So my words, I have 3 of them. So I'll read them off first, and then I'll do some explaining because they're worth some explaining. So when I think of extend, I personally think of extending love. So for the listener, I am a spiritual teacher. I have a live stream that's devoted to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, a meditation instructor. So a little bit of context for you. My words are like, already, and share. Those are my 3 words: like, already, and share.
Oh, yep. I need explaining. I'm liking them. Let's play.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So like, as in like extends like, love extends love, fear extends fear by contrast. Those are what we can extend as human beings. So we can only, another way of looking at this, we can only give that which we have available to give. You can look at it that way. You can look at it that way. People say you can't pour from an empty cup. Well, very, very true. Correct. Like extends like. So love recognizes only itself. It extends itself. Like, that's my first word. Like extends like.
Oh, you went deep. All right. I like it.
I usually do. Yeah. And then my second word here is already, as in already have. You, again, cannot give what you don't already possess. So already. Extend love, you already have love. Why do you have that? How do I know? Because it's what you are. So there you go. There's a little bit of depth for you. We can expand on this for days and days and days. But that's the highlight. Okay, so I'm giving everyone the highlight reel. And then share, because extending is sharing. It's sharing in the sense of you're not out anything by extending, by giving it away. It's not like what people think of in the world as sacrificing. And people are hesitant to give love. They're hesitant to extend love. They're hesitant to be creative and be generous because they think that they're going to be missing something. Sharing it means you've already got it, and it actually expands by your giving it. You gain by it.
I like that. The word hesitant. I want to play with that now, but I do, because you're right. In extension, you're not hesitant if you're about to extend in any way, shape, or form, and you hesitate. Ooh, you know what happens? You fall or something. You know what I mean? Like something bad's gonna. If you're gonna extend, you're gonna extend. You're on your way. You're doing it. So that's so interesting. I love the way you played with that word way differently than I did. So I love that. This is going to be cool for the listeners to see, like, where did they go? That was really deep. I love that. Like extending of what is already there, like already, and share. Your final word is similar to one of my, so I'm going to go with that one. I'll do my branch, my connecting one. Okay.
All right.
I'm laughing at my words. So one of my 3 words was invitation, because we extend an invitation.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, what does that mean? Like, why are we not handing out an invitation? Why are we not? Well, we are handing out. Our hand is extended. We're giving out an invitation. And I thought the difference between saying you're invited versus allow me to extend an invitation was connected to your words of sharing. It's a part of, it's not separate. If I were to give out an invitation, maybe I'm not going because I'm just giving you an invitation, but I'm extending an invitation because I'm going and I want you to be with me. I want it to be together. There's no separation. So I love that. So that was my word, invitation. The These are funny words now. So my other one was credit, because you extend credit to someone. And what I liked about the word extending credits is that I'm extending something I already have that I want to share with you. So that was kind of a connection with your word. So I have something I would love, you don't have it yet, but that's okay, because I recognize that you do somewhere. If you just had belief, or you had the opportunity, or you had that support, then you would have it. So I will extend my credit or credit to you. And then I had to go super material on this one. A ladder, extension ladder. So, but I love that because with an extension ladder, you get to go further than where you are. You are somewhere, it's further than now. It is expanded, but it's different than expanded. It's further. It's an extension of where you are. So I love this word.
All right. Yeah, an extension ladder. Now, an extending credit, if you're going to extend me credit, if it's not interest-free, I'm out.
Yes. Well, you know what? But however, wait, let's play with that one. If I were to tell you that the interest is something that wouldn't put you in a negative, that wouldn't take from you, you probably wouldn't even care about the interest.
Is it non-monetary?
Perhaps it's gratitude.
Well, there you go. Now you're talking.
Interest charge of 3% gratitude.
Oh, yes. Percentage. All right. Yeah. So what does 3% gratitude look like?
Yeah, that'd be interesting, eh? Because a lot of people would make you were serious though at the same time. I love this, because what does it look like? So when people think, oh, 21% interest rate, 49% interest rate, 2% interest rate, interest free, right? It means something to somebody because they're going to compare it and measure it to what they have. And if they are coming from a place of lack or a little bit of like, oh, I don't believe in the thing that you're extending love to me. So let's replace that word. Let's play that word, extending credit and extending love. If you give me love, but I don't think I'm worthy, I don't think I can pay it back, I don't think, then the interest to me might be so tremendous that I just feel like I'm what's that word? Raked over the coal. No, I don't know what the word is. I don't know the word is, but whatever, taken advantage of for the interest rate, because I need it. I need that love. I need the love that you're extending, but I don't know how to pay it back. So Tomas, how would you, if somebody was extending love to you and you weren't sure if you had enough to pay it back, where could you go to find out what your collateral was to accept?
Super interesting. Okay, this is so while we're being light, we're also going really deep. So here we are. Yeah, I love this because you see this all the time in the world. We see this all of the time in life, where the people don't think they're worthy. Yeah, they really don't. People don't think that they're worthy of love. They don't think they're worthy of a promotion. They don't think they're worthy of human kindness, for all kinds of reasons that we won't get into. But when a gift is given, it's given totally. It's given totally. It's received totally. Now it has to be accepted by the recipient. That's where we see a lot of people feeling unworthy and not knowing what to do and freaking out. If someone extends you love, you don't know what to do. Maybe you get uncomfortable. If somebody wants to give you a hug, you might become uncomfortable. Or if someone says something complimentary to you, you might not know how to receive that. And that's a common thing. People are paid a compliment and they don't know what to do. They aren't comfortable receiving it and just saying thank you. That actually is enough. It's receiving it. Because if you don't receive the gift, then you're not only affecting yourself, you're also affecting the giver in the world. I mean, it's given, it's received, but you've got to accept it. So that's a process that we all have to work on.
You
Accepting,
just made me
allow.
think of another game to the playground.
All
Hot
right.
potato. It's
Hot
like, oh, you gave me
potato.
love. Oh, get take it back. Take it back. Let me give it back to you really quickly. All right. It's like, do you remember? Have you ever actually played hot potato?
I have. Oh, yes.
Yeah, like they're hot, right? Or
Mm.
or something like musical chairs or hot potato, like small hot potato. You're like, oh my gosh, somebody just paid me a compliment. Somebody just extended love. Somebody just did a nice thing for me. I gotta do it back. I gotta give it back to somebody, and I don't want the focus on me. I don't want to hold that hot potato. So that's so interesting about, like, okay, you've got a hot potato. It's not going to burn you. It's just warm. It's uncomfortable. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting that because it's uncomfortable. We think it's going to burn us because we're told it's a hot potato. Oh, careful, incoming hot potato. And you're like, okay, throw it back. But what if it was just a nice hot potato, warm, like you want to put butter all over? Okay.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. Butter. Now, if you dig sour cream in the works, then that's cool too, everybody. Or if you just want butter, that's awesome as well.
Right.
It's like real melted. Yeah.
Real
Oh,
melted
yeah.
butter.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the thing is about it's the uncomfortability, like going, okay, it's a different temperature, it's a
Mhm.
different state, a different atmosphere than what you're used to. You are going to want to toss it back. You're going to either reject it, quickly want to give the potato to somebody else so that you feel like, oh gosh, somebody gave me a potato. No, I got to give somebody else a potato. It's that uncomfortability. So I think with extending love, as we're on the playground here with it, we're hot potatoing, extending love. It's fun. And it's how comfortable are you to receive? That's perfect. Receive and enjoy the hot potato of extended love.
Yeah. Well, see, now that's an image, right? All right, everybody, enjoy the hot potato of extended love. How about that? I'm making Lisa laugh.
Oh my gosh, I literally am in a playground in my mind. I'm like literally in the park with this hot potato and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the way things, if we can do this, right? Like we just took a quite a deep, could be heavy, could be uncomfortable, could be really fun and loving topic of extending love. We brought it to the playground, and what words are really see how we didn't even know we were doing that. We just like, hey, what does it make you
Yeah.
think of?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's run with that. Like, let's go with that. And we get to unwrap it in such a beautiful way.
Yeah, and it's spontaneous. This was really not super planned, guys out there listening. We talked a little bit, but I didn't copy Lisa's paper, so I actually had no idea that she had ladder, credit, and invitation on as her words. I did not know that. Promise.
No, you did not, which is good. Because then I thought a few others after. I'm like, no. But I like the extending the hand thing too. And really, if we can, we'll have fun and we'll wrap up our game here with extending love. Is extending love is so different than I think of expanding as a more of a personal thing, and extending involves others. It involves sharing. It's inclusive. It's inviting.
Yeah.
And I think we need to do that. It's just not so. It's not. It's for ourselves, of course, but bring in others. Like, yeah, invite them.
Yeah, it's inclusive, it's total, and love is all encompassing. And it's really very important. Well, we've been laughing and joking and talking about the hot potato. We are also, it's quite a serious topic because there are so many people in the world that are uncomfortable receiving a gift. And when you give love away, it's fully given, it's fully received. The gift has to be accepted by the recipient, and a lot of people are uncomfortable with that. So, how do you become comfortable with that? Well, that's the subject of many different shows for
Right.
another day. But it is inclusive. Extension is inclusive. It's inviting, and like extends like. I mean, you give away what you are.
Mhm. Yes. So recognizing that you are love is the beginning of how to extend it. And I think that's a beautiful thing right there.
Mhm. Yeah, that's really what it is, isn't it? I mean, this is all spiritual practice, no matter what the outward form looks like, whether you're in a designated building or whether you're not, doesn't make any difference. It's all about recognizing that you are love. It's about waking up to that fact, owning it, accepting it, and then it's supernatural, like breathing, to extend it.
Oh, darn it. Expansion of lungs. Okay, that's next time. Okay, next time we come up to that word, I'm going to still, okay, I'm sneaking that word in. Expansion of the lungs. To take in, we must expel. Oh my God, that's a perfect ending. To take in, we have to expand our hearts, expand our lungs, to open up, to receive, so we can blow out. All right, blowing out love, hot potato.
Yeah. Hot potato, and it's okay to take the potato. It's okay to hold the potato in your hand. Now, if you wish to melt some butter on top of that, be really, really good. Now, if you're a sour cream person, that's also real good. Chives, bacon, cheese, melted cheese, maybe.
That's called the works. I think you nailed it. Nutritional yeast to give it that nacho Dorito-y taste.
Well, that's kind of cool. I like that. That's fun. Yeah.
That's a little game. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for playing with us on our conscious playground, and it is yours as well. So come with us and play every time.
Yeah. Yep. It's all going to be like this. It's all going to be fun. We may talk some very, very serious subjects, but in a laughing way, because laughter is beautiful medicine. It's creative. It's cool.
Yes, cool. All right, we'll see you next time, guys.